Hi, everybody. How you doing? Good. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right in. Okay. About 2 weeks ago, I turned 26, which is really so unlike me, if you know me. But just to add to my feelings of melancholy and underachievement on that day, I got my purse stolen. So thanks. So naturally, I felt I had to embellish on my insurance claim, as is the law, and everybody has to do it. I was like, yeah, I had a lot of money in there and some jewelry, portable CD player, pair of skis, silver goblet, 14th century, things of that nature. And as usual, my bank, God love them, bent over backwards not to help me out, which was really nice. And how am I going to get tough with them? What am I going to say to them? I've had it, but what do I say? Hey, look, pal, I'll take my $14 right out of this bank, and I'll put it in a coffee can under my bed. What do you think about that? Not much. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. And my airline, okay, I took the red eye recently to New York City. And I decided I didn't want to take that, so I called them up to get a little assistance. You know, I paid $620. You'd think I could get a little assistance, but apparently I discovered I had purchased the immutable fascist, you can just sit in your seat and shut your hole ticket. That's what I had. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had that, but I did. So that was really nice. You know. And they pick up the phone. Hi, this is Donna. How can I help you? Well, fine. Why don't you do that? Why don't you help me? Why don't you just, if you're not gonna, then just say what you mean. Hi, this is Donna. Give it a rest, man. Do you have something else to do? Because, I know I do. All right, bye. This being your comedy phone here, ladies and gentlemen. If I was doing improv sketches, I would hold the phone thusly. But I'm not. I'm doing stand-up. Here you go. Hey, guys. Thanks. Okay, so anyway, then, after that whole debacle's over, I figure I'm going to get myself a little frock for the show. I'm going to get a little thing for the show. So I go to one of those hipper-than-thou boutiques, in West Hollywood, where whatever's in fashion then, you'll pay too much money for it, and then it'll be out of style by the time Jack Hay brings on the next act. Is that what that is? That's what that would be. So I go in there, and the obligatory hip oriental behind the counter was really mean to me. She was really mean to me, and which brings us to the philosophical question: exactly how hip do you have to be? And look at me. I have dyed my hair black, okay? I have the matte red lips. I have powdered down my face to that smooth, cadaver-like finish that is so popular. Yes, I admit it. Anorexia continues to elude me, but I have tattoos, 3 of them, And you would think that bodily mutilation would give an eating disorder a real run for its money. You know what I mean? But apparently not. So, a little bit about me. Okay. As was mentioned earlier, I was born and raised in New Jersey. Thank you. I left my house when I was 17, and that is about 56 in dysfunctional family years. That's what that is. Every year we just pile in the car, vacation, drive 80 trillion miles just to prove we can get along in any setting and pay for it too, which is nice. And I came across this photo, and I don't know what you're going to think about this, in the photo album recently, and... All right. There's a picture of my mom, pregnant to here, cigarette dangling, mowing the lawn, right? And then there's my sister in an overturned playpen with a rock on top of it. Wait, it gets better. And then there's me. My mom claims whenever she put me down when I was little, I would just take off running. Don't know why, But, so, there's, my little incarcerated sibling, and then there's me tied to a tree with a jump rope. See what I'm saying? I'm tied to a tree, like little suburban hostages, It's just... Now, see, that's either really funny or it's not, and therein lies the rub, And here I am. So I figured I'm gonna get away from you crazy people, and I'm gonna grow up and go to LA and hang out with actors and comedians because they're a lot more mentally stable. And that's what happened. Have you ever had the misfortune of hanging out with actors and comics? Man, talk about not connecting with anyone ever. I haven't haven't had anybody listen to a word I've said since 1986, I don't think. And they're just waiting for you to finish your mouth moving so they can jump right in. Maybe it would help if I actually listened, but they're just talking trash. I don't think I need to do that. So, thanks. Thanks for the positive reinforcement, everyone. But anyway, so you hang around with comics and actors, kind of getting to know you. Late at night, you're having coffee, you're noshing, what have you. It's like a psychotic poker game. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, I'll see your alcoholism and low self-esteem. And raise you one fear of intimacy and an ego trip for two. How's that? Excellent. Good night.